An international audience, including ministers and ambassadors from around Europe, is going to enjoy a unique concert, Music Without Borders. The event is organized by the EU-funded EAP Connect project, led by Jant, and partners from 5 European countries to introduce LoLa, low-latency data transmission technology to Estonia and the Eastern Partnership region, and showcase how it supports harmonious cross-border collaborations. Estonian and Armenian musicians located in Tallinn, Estonia, play seamlessly together with Belarusian and Georgian performers who are connected in real time from Minsk, Belarus, thanks to LoLa technology and high bandwidth research and education internet network links. This is the first time that LoLa is used in Estonia and Belarus, and the event shows the capability of the national research and education networks to support its use. Music Without Borders is hosted by the Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre and the Estonian Research and Education Network, and the link is provided by ENET of HITSA. In Minsk, LoLa is implemented at the Academy of Sciences with a network provided by BASNet. Maria Minarikova, Senior Program Manager at Jant.
Ladies and gentlemen, many thanks for coming this morning. I am Maria Minarikova from Jant, the European Research and Education Networking Organization. I'm the project manager on the EAP Connect project. On behalf of the project team and our international partners who have helped to organize this special event, I welcome you to Music Without Borders. Music Without Borders is possible when high-capacity internet networks for research and education are paired with low-latency audio-visual streaming technology known as LoLa. Together, they allow people who are separated by long distances to interact together as if they were in the same room. Providing high-capacity broadband internet and services to the EAP research and education communities is one key focus area of the EAP Connect project. EAP Connect is also helping to stimulate international collaboration between EAP researchers and educators and their peers in Europe. In organizing this event, EAP Connect has stimulated international collaboration between all the organizing partners, and I thank you all for your hard work. But it has also increased the range of opportunities for collaboration in the EAP region in the future, as well as collaboration in the scientific research fields. We now add the possibility for cooperation in the area of musical performance, artistic research, and education. We hope that all the rehearsals, meetings, and other preparations for today's event have built lasting relationships between performers and organizers that will lead to future collaborations. The role that the EAP Connect project plays in all of this is only possible thanks to the funding provided by the European Union through the Directorate General for Neighborhood and Enlargement, DG NEAR. I'm delighted to be joined here today by the Director of DG NEAR, Lawrence Meredith. Lawrence, please.
Maria, thank you very much. Ministers, deputy ministers, ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be here with you this morning in Tallinn on behalf of Commissioner Hahn. I had the pleasure yesterday of being at the discussions on e-governance and public administration reform. And in a few weeks, we'll have the Eastern Partnership Summit, where, as the Commissioner has often said, there are 4 major themes that bring us together with our Eastern partners. Governance, which we discussed at length yesterday. The economy, when we'll be discussing digital economy later this afternoon with everybody present, ministers. And the other 2 themes are connectivity and people-to-people contacts. And what we're going to see and hear this morning symbolize exactly those 2 themes, the connectivity and the people-to-people. Because the Eastern Partnership is about governance and it is about the economy, but it's very much above all about people and bringing people together. And it's not only about shared principles, it's about shared values. And what more beautiful way to kick off today's Digital Ministerial than this wonderful celebration of music without borders. And I think it's emblematic that we bring here together Tallinn, Estonia, such a leader in digital affairs globally, and also Belarus and Minsk, which Belarus has been instrumental in driving forward the digital agenda among our Eastern partners. And so it's a great pleasure to have this opportunity to introduce this event. And normally, to wish people luck, you say break a leg. But I understand poor Oleg has already broken a leg in Minsk, and that's one of the reasons he can't travel. So it's thanks to the technology that we can bring people together. I wish you a speedy recovery, Oleg. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to give the floor to Ott Martin, the Managing Director of Estonia's Academy of Music and Theatre. Ott, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames, messieurs, many thanks for joining us for a concert that is the first of its kind in Estonia and in the EAP region. Here at the Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre, we have been really very excited to be part of this special event, and our thanks go to the EAP Connect project for including us. And thanks to the provider of Estonian Research and Education Network, ENET, or HITSA, for their great support. Today, this is a wonderful opportunity to show what musicians from Estonia and partnering countries and research and education networking technology, so-called low-latency audiovisual streaming tool, can all achieve together. It is music without borders. With today's performers from Georgia and Belarus being located in Minsk, I'd like to introduce our Belarusian partners who you can see on the screen. Please, Evgeny.
Good morning. I represent here the National Academy of Sciences of Belarus, which is, along with scientific research, responsible for high-quality networking management and also for installing and use of LoLa system for music without borders. And I'd like to tell some words on behalf of our musicians. It's extremely important for them to have their ability to make the window to Europe wider and to organize a new meeting with, online meeting with musicians of many European countries like today. So I wish you to enjoy a wonderful music which you will hear today.
Thank you, Evgeny. Thank you. So it is with great pleasure that I introduce the first piece of music and the first set of performers. Here on the stage, we have two musicians from our own Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre. At the piano is our rector, Mr. Ivari Ilja. And playing cello is our vice rector, Mr. Henry David Varema. But they are joined by performers in Minsk. On the viola, on the left side, is Ekaterina Shapochka, who is a teacher in the College of Belarusian State Academy of Music. And playing the violin is Oleg Yatsyna, who is a violin teacher at the Belarusian State Academy of Music and also member of the orchestra of the Belarusian Opera Theatre. They will perform the first movement of Piano Quartet No. 1 by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Please. For our second performance, Mr. Ivari Hilja here in Tallinn will accompany a soloist from the Belarusian Opera Theatre, Irina Kuchinskaya. Together they will perform an aria called Quel Gardo il Cavaliere from the comic opera Don Pasquale by Gaetano Donizetti. By the way, in this aria, the character Norina boasts that she knows how to take advantage of the effect that women can have on men. Please. Our final performance strikes a very different note. Jazzing things up, we have a different team of players. On the screen from Minsk, we have two musicians from Georgia. That's young jazz player Katja Koritse on the bass. Please, Katja. And Rezo Kiknadze on the saxophone. Rezo is, by the way, director of Tbilisi State Conservatory. But they are joined here in Tallinn by two Estonian performers, Kirke Karja at the piano and singer Laura Põldvere. And also by percussionist Harutjun Mkrtšan from Armenia. Please. So let's hear the Rodgers and Hart jazz standard, My Funny Valentine. Please.
It has been a truly inspirational event. Such fantastic artists all sharing their talents and showing the rest of the world what is now possible. Thanks to all musicians involved in the project for making such a historic and wonderful moment possible.
Many thanks to all the wonderful performers, both here and in Minsk. We saw today musicians from Georgia, from Armenia, from Belarus and Estonia play together in this breathtaking performance. This has been a great demonstration of music without borders and the power of research and education networks and the innovative LoLa technology. At this point, I should also say big thanks to the team that developed LoLa technology and helped with this event. Thank you to the Tartini Conservatory of Music in Trieste and to the Italian National Research and Education Network, GAR. Claudia, thank you. Thank you also to the local team, to Paolo, the technicians, musicians, to my team, to Laura. Thank you all, really. You've been wonderful. This has been a fantastic experience and performance. Ladies and gentlemen, a final thank you to my fellow speakers, Mr. Lawrence Meredith, and to Mr. Odd Matten, and to all the event organizers. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Currently close to 100 institutions in the world use the LoLa technology. The EAP Connect project, led by Jant, funded the new LoLa implementations in Tallinn, in the United Institute of Informatics Problems in Minsk, and also in the Institute for Informatics and Automation Problems of the National Academy of Sciences of the Republic of Armenia.
And with great pleasure, it's very rare you get the opportunity to officially say you can have your cake and eat it, but here we go. There we go. Cutting. Now, it depends how hungry people are, but there you go. Symbolically, the first slice is cut.
Who's for the first slide?
Oh, I think it should be from Maria.
Yeah.
Oh, no, for you.
No,
I know you're helping us for you.
No, you're definitely getting the first slice of cake. You organised the whole...
Well, many thanks.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. It's been a wonderful morning.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Thank you.
Very good, very good.
And then next one, Claudia.
Partners in the Music Without Borders event were the National Research and Education Networking organizations in Belarus, in Estonia, in Italy, in Georgia, and in Armenia, plus the Estonian Academy of Music and Theatre, Tbilisi State Conservatory in Georgia, and the Belarus State Conservatory. The LoLa technology was developed by the Giuseppe Tartini Music Conservatory in Trieste, Italy, in collaboration with the Italian Research and Academic Network GAR. Everyone present was invited to share a celebratory cake to mark the event. The LoLa cake was a perfect centerpiece at which everyone could share their personal experience and savor the success of a long journey from concept to flawless execution of the technology, the music, the artists, and all those who have spent months ensuring this event could take place.
It's not low latency technology, it's no latency technology.
It's exciting. I don't know where it's gonna develop, but it's going in a very exciting way.
I think technology used to always offer to create something new, and this new thing is also, I expect that it will be also a big challenge and big inspiration, great inspiration for anybody to extend the borders of music as notion.
We really need to and would like to continue that, and maybe be part of the other projects or the other parts of LoLa again, and get their artists come here and our artists go there. So I think it's a start of something bigger than we think it is.
Giving master courses, seminars, workshops, this is absolutely perfect tool